There's a little bit of a glare here. Let's see. Oh, this table's heavy. I'm at Starbucks now. We are live. We'll wait for Super Dad Peapot. So, should get out of that sun. Maybe I'll sit over here. Let me tag Teacher Andy. I know you're there. Super Kit might be up. Ooh, some of the students that want to learn online, we'll get them as well. So they know. There's first. We'll get the other ones. Wonderful, Teacher Andy, wonderful. Let's see. Press you there, bring them on. I think I might move so the sun's not there. Very nice. Teacher Andy, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Ooh, it's clear. Oh, yes, man. We can hear you. There's Super Dad. He just arrived. Very nice. Yes. So, Teacher Andy, sorry about being a couple minutes late.
No problem.
I went to Starbucks to get a better connection than the RV. And what we were thinking is we'll try to get Super Dad maybe to come on after we talk a little bit, because he was thinking I could show him on the phone, but because I'm at Starbucks, I'm not sure if he'll be able to hear you, or speak.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. Well, we can try. But I'm on the iPad now instead of the computer. I wanted to be on the computer, but a couple weeks ago, I was teaching in China online, and they were learning about drinks and stuff. So they're like, "Oh, Teacher Tim, what are you drinking?" I said, "Coffee." And the RV is very small, dude. And I went,
Yeah, I know where this is going.
"Oh yeah." And then I'm like,
Oh,
I can't shut the class down in the middle of the class.
Right.
So it just got wet. Next thing you know, the webcam's not working, the keyboard's not working.
Oh man.
This is just wonderful, And then the webcam started working. But I went to Walmart and bought, one of those, exterior ones you can plug in the USB.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just keep testing, with the new laptop, and it started to work again. So, yeah. And then it went out.
Oh man.
So exciting.
Liquids and technology.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. So, let's see. Yeah, Super Dad. Now, oh, there he is right there. Wonderful. Super Dad Peapot, are you home now? Or are you on the road? Teacher Patty just went to bed. She had a little bit of a headache, Teacher Andy.
All right.
I wanted her to hear this, but again, the recording is going to be very important. Now, when you go into WebTalk, what are you seeing? What are you excited about the beginning parts when you go in there?
Well, to tell you the truth, there's not a ton of stuff that you can do right now as far as like us, because we're in beta. So it's basically what they want you to do is they want you to build up your profile. So get your pictures in there, get education, get job experience, stuff like that, so they can start seeing who's real and who's just a spammer. Trying to set up fake sites and stuff like that. But when RJ goes in and shows you on his computer what the possibilities are with everything and how it's being built and stuff, that's what's exciting. He did a YouTube presentation maybe 2 days ago, and it was really good. He couldn't really see what he was doing because his screen share was a little messed up, but he was explaining it, and it's a little dry as far as his explanation, but the information was fantastic. Like it's just the site just seems really cool. Like as far as you know, the different things and the different options that you will have with it.
Right. I, Teacher Andy, I understand what you are saying, because when last time we talked, I'm excited when you get that email. Oh, someone wants to follow you,
Yeah.
and then you can connect with them either through the business
Yep.
part or, you know, the personal, and
Yep.
really cool. And
Yeah. And I think that that's what's really cool about the whole thing is that all of your information can be on one page, um, but you can fix everybody's connection with you one time, and then all you have to do is whenever you're posting stuff, it's going to the right people. So as long as you have that initial setup of like, okay, this person is in X group, or this person gets only to see, you know, whatever, you know, this or personal or business, whatever. Then it just makes it a whole lot easier because you're doing all your information in one place, but it's going out to the right people.
yes, yes,
So I'm
okay,
trying to pull up,
good, good.
because they say the best place to go is to use Chrome for WebTalk.
Okay,
Um, and I've done more on my phone, so I haven't done a ton, you know, of stuff on the computer, because I've just been kind of waiting for that to open up, and once it opens up, then you know I would probably go in there and do a lot more. Um, but right now it's just basically just setting up your profile and stuff like that.
right. I saw someone share a little bit about work on your profile, set that up,
Yeah,
because it's important for you, if you want to be part of the first million, to have all that set up.
right, right. So yeah, so the requirement, okay, so what they're talking about is the requirement for being part of the 1 million is that you need to have your profile set up, um, because one, they're trying to check and see if everybody's a real person before they start doing payouts. And that's important, because some people go, well, okay, I'm just going to sign up and leave it. But if you don't, then they might not accept it as a completed site. So you want to make sure that you've done all the requirements. And if you were to log on to WebTalk and look at RJ's site, he has a news feed that you can scroll down, and it tells you all the things that you need to do, gives you all the updates, gives you everything that you need to know that you need to do as far as getting involved and making sure that you're part of this first million. Now, for those of you who haven't really watched any of the videos, when we're talking about the first million, about, I would say 2.5, 3 weeks ago, it was about 300,000 users. Today, it's probably at about 550,000. So the time frame for the first million is quickly disappearing. Um, for those people who do get involved and are one of the first million members, they are saying that what they're going to do is pay up to 50% of the site's revenue uh, for those people that get signed up as the first million. And how they're doing that is they're paying them on a 5-level system. So if you invite someone and they invite someone and they invite someone and they invite someone, all those people are being added to your group. And as they keep adding, you will be paid for each person that's in your group. Let me show you real quickly. So this is what it would look like. This is what it would look like
Ooh, very nice,
on your
Teacher Andy.
profile. You have all the different levels, and so you start off with you know, whoever you talk to, and then you start talking to more and more people, and it keeps filling in. And it's free to sign up, so it's not like you're asking people to give you money. It's not like you're asking people to do anything other than if you were to say, hey, I'm on Facebook, you should sign up on Facebook. Everyone's done that. Everyone's signed up for Twitter. Everyone's signed up for Snapchat. Everyone's signed up for all these social media sites. So quite honestly, this isn't any different than telling your friends what you told them with you know, with Facebook. But the thing is the first million are going to be paid this 5 level down. Now, if you look, the rest of the people that that will sign up with WebTalk and sign people up will get paid on this first level. Okay, so when the 1 million is over, anybody else who signs up and then has someone sign up underneath them, they will get paid like up to 10% on that first level. So everyone is going to get something. The first million are going to get a lot more, but the first or the people afterwards will get paid a small percentage for their efforts. So tell me if Facebook gives you any money for signing up tons of people. Nope. Tell me if Snapchat gives you any money for taking a, you know, a sweet video or a sweet duck face. Nope. Twitter. Nope. None of these are doing it. And so that's what's huge about this is this guy says, hey, you know, I'm tired of one person getting paid. I think this is a media platform that can go, you know, global, and people will get some sort of revenue for their efforts of spreading the word of WebTalk. And he's very adamant. It will always be free to sign up. There are packages that you can get that people can buy, and that's another stipulation, and it's a very simple stipulation. To be paid, the million members to be paid on your group, one person in your downline in your group has to buy some package, which is you know, like for like, let's say a business wants to do more advertising and stuff on their site, they would just pay for that. Only one person needs to do that. That's not a problem. Like the way I look at it is, even if it's, I think it's like maybe like there's probably like $5 or $10 packages a month, or you know, and then they have like premium and all that. But let's say you're spending $20 a month, but you're making, you know, 800 to 1,000 based on, you know, on the people that are underneath you. So that's a very minimal requirement, and I'm pretty sure that anybody that signs people up, someone in their group is going to do that. I don't see how that's not a possibility.
Yes. Yes. So, Teacher Andy, what we can do is let's try something with Super Dad Peapot. I will take you off of the iPad and let him come on, because he sent many voice messages yesterday. He's telling me you're communicating wonderful. Actually, it was kind of a surprise that he used the link that I shared, you know, and he did it, and he surprised me.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I just want to, not many people really know, so we have to continue to talk. And, you know, what's the connection of, you know, us sharing a link and then being part of the first million, and then how do we connect it where, okay, there's money to be made by this idea, but what are we going to do with it? Well, Super Dad Peapot and
I think
Coach Nancy, they know who I am. And I've shown something over the past couple years where I really don't care about that. What I do care is connecting visions, ideas. And this platform, like you shared, WebTalk, to be able to have it where you're a teacher and you can have a beautiful following. And that's just what it is. Mm-hmm. That is a wonderful idea.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yep. And I think that's what's really cool. And you know, I was telling Ashley last night. I said, you know, I kind of have this like I was kind of thinking of this whole vision of information, and you were saying that you're starting to get students that want to come to the States and maybe do like some sort of a program coming to the States and learning English and doing all that. Well, I feel like this could get all the teachers into one place so they could start talking about like doing exchanges, or maybe even teachers going to another country to teach for a while, and then the students coming and visiting the States and interacting with the teachers here that are involved, and kind of like your idea of your donation based kind of thing. Maybe those teachers from the revenue that is being created in WebTalk would get some sort of like, hey, if you sponsor this kid or whatever for a couple weeks or a month or whatever, here's what we could offer you, so that it makes it valuable for your time as well, to have those students come and be part of of this whole interactive world. And so not only does it connect the teachers, then you have the students connecting, and everybody is all in one area, and all of this stems down from you. That's what I think is really cool about it, is you have created so many different connections that I see everybody gonna use your sign up, and so all that goes to you, and you can make those decisions. You can say, look, this is what we're doing. This is what I can put into donation, or every teacher has a new kind of way to either help out students, help themselves,
Yes.
help their communities, whatever, by building all these little groups. And so that's why I think like all the teachers, really, like all the teachers that you're involved with, just need to sign up and worry about how we can move on later. Um, if they're excited about it, and if they kind of see this whole vision and want to start signing other people up, that would be fantastic. That would be smart to do, to start building your community already. But even after the first million is done, you're still going to be building up your people, and that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's always going to keep being added to your group the whole time.
So, Teacher Andy, when you share that about other teachers just signing up, okay? Here's the learning issue. Here's the learning issue for the teachers in Asia. They're listening to us in a second language.
Right.
Now, Super Dad Peapot,
right.
his English is just like ours. And again, I'll share that it's even better than mine, because he's always trying to dive in and learn all the different techniques and how is what Super Dad Peapot now will be doing is making videos to help the teachers guide them by signing up, because it's all English.
Right.
And they don't know what to do, where to go, and this was the same thing like the other interactive applications, CC Talk, the Fire Fan, the sports application. They were all the same. So you just create so much time to make videos, and then as technology is always changing, where they want to be more innovative, better. Well, that's where WebTalk comes in. We are at another level now, from Facebook and all those others. Now there's an idea of there's a lot of beautiful income. There's a revenue in these, and this is a compassionate individual who's trying to share on YouTube his idea and the facts. Now the learning issues for us and all the teachers globally in 20 plus countries is Super Dad Peapot. He is that true compassionate human being that will help you with your vision on what you shared with me. And I think that's what's awesome is talking to him. He has really expressed that he sees this as a valuable asset, and I think if he can say, okay, I'm going to explain it to the people that I explain it to, and people that are connected to you, that have been connected to connected to Fire Fan and all that,
if they all just listen to you and sign up underneath you, and then worry about the the other information later, that to me would be the smartest thing to do.
Okay. Right. So Super Dad Peapod's listening to that. Now, Teacher Andy, would you be okay if I took you off and then we'll bring him on?
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
And then we'll try to get you back and answer some questions and stuff. Good?
Sure.
Let's see.
Yep.
There are many platforms. Andy's sentence is, how can we move it on? Move it on, not just sign it up. Right. Let's see what he means. We'll talk. We'll talk to him.
Okay.
Thanks, Teacher Andy. Let's see how I can do that there.
Yep.
How about, let's see.
Do you want me just to X out?
Try that, Teacher Andy. Try that. Beautiful. And I'll put Super Dad on. Oh, I can't add. It says I can't add Super Dad. Why is that?
You never know when one of them could go down, right?
Maybe I have to invite him first. No. Super Dad, I can't add you on the video. There you go. Approve it. Yeah. All right, Teacher Andy.
Hi. Hi, Teacher Tim.
Super Dad.
Yeah.
Super Dad P5.
Yeah. Yeah. Good morning.
Good evening to you.
Good morning, America. Yeah. I just finished my Facebook Live, and then I saw you start your Facebook Live, but there's something wrong with your camera.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It is very nice talk between both of you guys. It is very invaluable. Yeah. And I think you insist your ideas. The most important thing is about the mindset. And we are going. We try to create for a couple of years when we starting our talk together. The most important is the mindset. And Andy, key sentence is when you're talking about the awesome platforms, the WebTalk. Even we have so many platforms, right? Like a Line, like a WeChat, Facebook. Yeah, it's just a tool. Many people sign up, but we cannot use it perfectly because we just play around with the new platform, and we don't make use of it in the proper way.
Right. Right. So with the idea of what Teacher Andy is sharing, Super Dad, is not only is this a little bit different of a platform because you can separate. You can separate business, you can separate family. And there's also a revenue idea to it. And that, to me, as Teacher Andy knows, fits perfectly in the educational evolution that we're trying to, create. And patiently, it's truly happening. And that's one of the big things about what I'm hearing about WebTalk through Teacher Andy is the income part of it and how we can use that. See, when you use Facebook, when you use WeChat, when you use Line, well, it's just my time as a teacher, and that I create time for all. Well, the other teachers can't do that. They can't be everywhere and talking to everybody. They need some type of financial, to help their family. You see, it takes so. This is where. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly what you said. I totally agree. But I just touch a bit with the new awesome platform, and I
Yeah.
look everything in general. I try to make what the difference between the Facebook we are getting used to, and with the news recommended the WebTalk, and I agree. It is about something like we got the money, we got the income, and I assume because I not yet go in deep to its features. I feel like it is something it's MLM, like multi-level marketing. The more you get the follower, you will gain some money from such a thing.
Mm.
You think I am right? Because I'm not sure because I just touched a bit about the story.
Yes.
But you can get some revenue. I correlated with the YouTube. If you are like to be a YouTuber, you cannot survive. You playing around with the video clip. You produce a documentary. You have to spend a lot of money. You move every day from here to there. That is spend the money. But then if you look the other side of the YouTube, you can get the money. Every view on YouTube, you can get some sharing from the YouTube. I think every platform have their both sides for the like a donation, and the other is exactly the business.
Hmm.
Because Facebook itself they earn a lot of money uh, by the advertisement or something. And after Facebook open for the I don't know 5 year or 6 year already, now they try to balance these two portions, financial and non-financial.
Hmm.
So what I understand now is the difference of the web talk comparing with the Facebook. When you play around with it, you can earn the money
Hmm.
because you said that the teacher, like you mentioned, teacher, they have to think about the financial side as well because they have to be survived. That is a fact of life. That's a fact of life.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, and I think we can make use of the some features of the new platforms we are looking into.
Correct.
Mm.
Yes.
We
Yes.
can go together. We can share our knowledge. We can create. We can empower, and we can still in our position that we are strongly passion to do it. And
Correct.
meanwhile, we can gain some money. It's slightly touched with the donation base we talked before.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, it does sound like the levels. To me though, like Teacher Andy is sharing that it's just free to sign up.
Yes.
So there's
Exactly.
there's nothing that just like Fire Fan. See, people didn't
Hmm.
they didn't really understand what is this
Exactly.
what is this interactive
Exactly.
application. Well, it's free. You like
Mm.
sports? Well, then join it, and then they will evolve. They will get better, and if you understand it over the years, you will begin to make friends inside there. You'll learn English. Again, though,
Yeah.
see, there's a grip on the educational world where, as you
Mm.
know, all they do is focus on the tests.
Mm. Mm.
That's a fact. I'm not
Mm.
here. That's why I retired a couple years ago. I'm not here to do the same thing every time, a test. So I'm going to create outside of it. I now have teachers sharing ideas like Teacher Andy with me, and I listen. Web Talk is just an idea of the income, though, just like YouTube. Why do you use YouTube to produce your videos? Why do you use YouTube, Super Dad?
I think again, I said about the what it touch my feeling is about the a couple of months with Jack Ma, that he said that what is the people over 50 should do to the society, not only your own country but the world. You supposed to be much enough the experience in parts of your life. So as a human being, you're supposed to share your experience to the young generation. That is what I think it is that inspire me, and it confirms what I'm doing. I has been doing for all of my life, and you and I have the same have the same thing in common, so that we can why we talk a lot and we can share experience, and we always agree what we are going to move always. Yes, and
Yes.
a while ago I deeply listening to both of you guys that talk about the concept. Okay, for the web talk, it is just a tool for me. But okay, the difference thing comparing with the YouTube and WeChat, Line, it is something like a tool or the hardware, and the benefit is depends on the how can we use it. We are talking about the software, how to manage, how to like Andy said, we are we are making use of this platform for connecting the people, connecting the foreign teacher to connect together globally, and one day when they can he's talking about something like an exchange program.
Yes.
That is what is a thing in common can be used for communication. It is a language. Otherwise, it is a big barriers for the people who would like to connect together without the like a common language to be used. That is a big problem for the people connectivity. That is my idea. And he also touched a bit with what you are thinking, what you're gonna do is your work and travel program. He just talk a bit about that.
Yes.
And what is the difference? I can understand is even I just watch only 2 or 3 YouTube about this web talk. Is we can earn some money and we can make use of the what we are going to share back and return back to the society.
Yes. Yes.
I
That's the
think
idea.
it is the best. It the best platforms. We should go over it.
Yes. This is why, Super Dad, we're having you come in to the innovative global interviews so we can have the
Yeah.
perspective of Thailand. Now,
Yep.
as I share with Teacher Andy, the people that watch us for a couple minutes, they come in. Well, most of them they only have the time thinking. So they only come on for about 30 seconds and then go. They can't, really truly understand what are we creating. Oh, wait, it's not a test. It's not ONETs. It's not, what's the benefit for me? And
Yeah.
that's just that mindset. That's why someone like a Teacher Andy, he took so much time to create lesson plans a while ago for Thailand to connect with America with FireFan and teachers.
Yes.
It was beautiful what he did. And I shared it out. You think, And then America, see, even America got stuck. As he tried to go further and push it in the school system, nah, well, that's why we know we have to do it outside and have fun. And it just begins with a few passionate pioneers like Teacher Andy and you. To me, I'm just deeply listening. That's it. To me, I'm not a passionate pioneer. I just know that the world wants something better. And when we talk about the different levels and the money making, yeah, there's differences to all those companies that you have to pay. You have to pay to be part of it. People really don't have that mindset of this is just the way the application world is working now. Revenue. It's a company. They make money. They want to give back because they want to grow. So if you have 1 million in 2 months, oh my God, people are going to start. Well, let's take care of those passionate pioneers that helped. And that's all that the leader is talking about, the founder. He's just like all the super engineers, but he's vocal.
Yes.
See, he's not following a university. Oh, I'll create for you, and then I won't say nothing.
Yes.
No,
Teacher
it's
Tim,
for the world.
yeah, it is fact. It is one of the villa as we has been talking of for years.
Yes.
Because you just said that I experienced myself when I started Facebook Live. Almost 100 people just come, and then just come 30 seconds, as you said, and go. Yeah, nothing, and not even the comment or share. We spend we put our effort to make 20 minutes clips with our strong passion. And nothing. He just come and shot a second visit and go. And I keep doing. I think it's one day. That is why after live, I always upload to YouTube because I have almost 2,000 subscribers in there. Yeah, we have to use combine the two
Over
platforms together.
2,000 now, Super Dad?
Almost it's 1,700. 1,700.
Beautiful.
Yes. And if you follow my Facebook Live last a couple of weeks when I went to the temple in the south, and
Yes.
my friend, he brought me to meet great people who create his empire about the fragrant tree. Yeah, he started everything when he was 60. This is the mindset. It's the difference from the other Thais, frankly speaking, because the people, when they're going to a retired age, they are thinking about there's something that use a very small effort, small energy, and stay around and travel around. But what this happened to this gentleman? Everything. His idea is opposite. He started his big project, when he retired from a teacher in my province, and luckily he was English teacher, and I have only 30 minutes talking, and what is the pictures arising in my brain? It's a proven it's what you taught me for many years. It's the fact of life. Every his perspective is exactly agree to what you told me, because he start everything when he was 61 with a small of money, and he have a piece of land, and he think about this fragrant wood that is fading out from Thailand, because back 80 years ago in the southern there are many of these fragrant trees, all around. It is Tropicana, the forest area. And back 80 years ago, the people in the south, they cut it down. They cut it down because the government promote this the economic tree like rubber and palm. So they cut all these valuable the tree down and then plant rubber and palm for instead. And after 80 years in so far, this fragrant tree is disappearing. And he think about this, how he can prolong these valuable trees to next generation. And he tried to collect this the root and the wood of these trees everywhere in the south. He pay, you know how much he did pay? He pay 5 million baht. 5 million baht for this more or less 1 ton of this wood. And then he create like a dragon. He make like a sculpture, and in so far he can make almost 90 dragon sculpture in there.
Yeah.
And because he researched by himself because he never stopped learning. He researched this benefit of the tree by himself because it is fragrant leaf. You can break it down and smell. It's a very wonderful. And he tried to many way to filtrate and got the oil from this special tree. And after 3 years, when he started his project, home project, and the one of institute in Thailand, research that this is a very great and they have many benefits. You can cure this many disease. They can use in many ways. And the wood, it's a fragrant, which is a very unique aroma. He can make a little souvenir and many things. And now he have the small shop selling this kind of the souvenirs made of this fragrant wood. And then he also this has like oil, different oil. It's about 8 smell, 8 aroma, and he sell it. That is the income. But for his empire, he opened for free to the public. Yeah. And one part of the clips, I interviewed him. This the way he taught his students when he was teacher. It's exactly the same as you told me. Permission based. It's a permission based. It's the way he taught his students when he was a teacher for 40 years. Yeah.
Yes.
And he tried to connect the ancient wisdom base in his teaching. So the student enjoy and love to study with him. That is what he told me during I interviewed him. Yeah. So I think what you said it's exactly the same as what that gentleman told me last time.
Oh.
It is the mindset that we need to change to a young generation, and we go together and try to balance their mindset with their new coming technology. And if we can blend completely, we can fly, as you said.
Yes. Yeah, Super Dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing about down south and Super Dad Peapot. When I get back to Thailand in November, get ready because Teacher Patty also knows that I have to connect with you. We have to go down there. We have to create.
Yeah.
You can use me. Let's go down there. Let's create.
We can go forward as a team. I told my friend Abbott of the temple, the master of the temple. That is he's one who have the strong passion. He he turned into a monkhood when he was 20 something, and with a passion, he tried to change a completely forest area into the temple. It's a very beautiful, as you have seen in my late clips. And he tried to connect, he tried to change the mindset of the community around first, and now expand nationwide. And what he is concerned a lot, concerned most is education from young generation as well. And I just talk and mention a bit about what I'm going to do next April during novice summer camp. If you can manage, usually the period is something 20 days. If we can manage 1 week and you and me stay together in there, and we can make a lot of the promotion, sell the ideas, and then I think it is a benefit to uh, our our country.
Correct.
And during the time, we can make a Facebook Live, and we can share this what we are doing to the world as well. And we can get the world as one by use what happens in the South at the model, at the model. Yeah, and he very exciting. He like to make this thing happens. And
Yes,
if
good,
you
good.
can manage your times, you can allocate your times on April, and then it's before the summer camp the start. We can promote this idea to the community, to the Thai people by the um, IT platforms that we are using now. Yes.
Yes. Wonderful. Good, Super
Yeah.
Dad. I'll be there.
Yep.
Get ready when I get back, and we'll
Yep.
continue.
Sure.
We'll talk Facebook Live. So, Super Dad Peapot, would you like me to bring? Let's see if we can bring Teacher Andy back on, and he can share a little bit.
Yeah, it is. It is a perfect. But you remember, I'm not sure. Let's try, because
Let's try.
last time that when I fading out, you cannot bring me back.
Let's try.
Try again. Try again. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, Super Dad. You did good. All English, you know. How can you X yourself out, Super Dad, so I don't do anything funny? Teacher Daniel's there listening. Thank you, Teacher Daniel. Another passionate pioneer doing his own thing online. Let's see. Super Dad, can you X yourself out? I'm not sure if I do. Do you want to stop going live? No. Continue without guest. Okay. Oh, okay. I pressed a little X and then it. Okay. Let's see. Andy. All right, Andy. Teacher Andy, coming back. Thank you for. There he is.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, Teacher Andy. Thank you for your
So-
patience and listening to Super Dad.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to hear him talk, because I think he really sees like the value of using technology. You know, because if you think about all of you guys constantly doing stuff and posting stuff and putting out information, but no one's getting any monetary from all the work that you do, which is basically a teacher's life. Um, teachers are always doing something for somebody else, and this with its potential, I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to pay the way it says, but I'm definitely going to tell people to sign up for free just in case. So,
Yes.
I think his what he's talking about and how he can say, okay, all these people. I mean, just in saying his YouTube channel has 1,700 people. I mean, that's 1,700 people that are involved in education. I would guess somehow, some way they're involved in education, and I would say probably a good percentage of them are teachers that could use a little bit of extra income. to do the exact same thing that they've been doing their whole life, and that's helping out students. So, you know, I'm excited to see what it could do. And bottom line, if this doesn't pay, the benefit of this site will still be valuable in connecting the world. So, you know, you could say all of this information for free and for no pay whatsoever. It's still going to help your vision and your connection of the world, even if it didn't pay. But if it does,
Correct.
all of a sudden you have extra revenue to help people out that need help, you know, anywhere, and that could use a little bit of extra income to support the people that they support daily in education all the time.
Yes. Yes. Hey, Teacher Andy, if you want to keep talking, I have to excuse myself for just 1 minute. Just go to the restroom.
Okay.
But you can talk to Super Dad. He's listening. Be right back. Be right back.
Sure. Okay. So as far as like what I was watching with what you were saying, and then your question that I read on the thing about the platforms, yeah, it makes sense to to say, okay, this platform does one thing different than every other platform. It pays money. So I think that is huge, and that is something that can get people to get involved, because no other site is going to tell the general public, if you add people, if you work hard, if you get some people involved, that you're going to get something out of it. None of these other platforms do that. So I think that's kind of what you were trying to say. I think is your question. And then just listening to what you were saying about the people that are involved with you, if you start doing this exchange, kind of program where you're moving people, to different countries and stuff, I think this would be a great way to build that and build some sites that people could go to and get all their information. And maybe even in doing that, they would be making a little bit of money to help them pay for, their trip over to the United States, or their trip over to, Thailand or anywhere like that. Um, so that would be a profit. I think is being able to connect those people and get those connections going, so that the exchange programs would work. I think that'd be a brilliant idea as well. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Um, I mean, quite honestly, I think that's about it. I think this is, this is a great conversation, and I think that, if you can take that to the people that you interact with all the time, and explain to them, like, look, like, here's where this could go. It does kind of seem like the next step from the WeTalk and the Fire Fan and all that. Now it's like another level of that donation based kind of idea, except someone else is donating and not you. That's pretty cool.
Exactly.
So why not try it? Why not try it and see? Um, go out, tell your people, hey, get on, sign up. This is something that it's free. So go ahead and sign up, get in there, and then worry about the specifics later. We can start developing some things that would help people better understand what to do once the site goes live and all that. Because right now it's just, hey, build up your team, build up some people. People that you're already connected with in Facebook. They're doing the same thing on Facebook right now. They're watching your video, they're responding, they're doing all this. Why not go and try to use a different platform that has the potential for revenue? Why not? Why not make that switch? Why not start a new, thing? You did it with Instagram, you did it with Twitter, you did it with everything else. Why not try it with this?
Right.
Try it, see if it works. If it works, wonderful. That's amazing. If it doesn't, if it's just like Facebook and you don't get anything out of it, but you have another, platform of connection, that's wonderful too. You have a whole
Yes.
other, source of social media. So,
Right. Very nice,
the
Suzanne.
the
Yeah.
one thing that I would say is that, even since the last time Teacher Tim and I talked, it's gone from about 500 to 550,000 members. So I don't see this lasting very long before the first million are set up and signed up. So what I would say is think of the people I want to say like the closest to, but like the people that need this as something that would help them. Worry about those people first. Get them to just do it and set up their profile and worry about the specifics later and start building from there. But
Mm-hmm.
I would say definitely talk to the people that have the vision that you guys have and get them going.
Yes. Let's see. How can
Because
we get
what
people
I'm gonna do
checking
right
in?
after this. What's that?
Oh, teacher Andy, Super Dad wrote something. How can we get people checking in hooked more than 30 seconds as we experienced in Facebook Live? So he's talking about, you see a lot of people check in, they see us, and then they just check back and they check
Well,
back out.
I think what he could do, especially like on his YouTube channel, I think very quickly get on and say, hey, I have a new social media site that I want everyone to join me on, so that we can build our global network, and leave it at that. When they watch the video, they can see what's going on. Or when those people sign up, maybe the next video would say, hey, if you haven't signed up for WebTalk, you need to go check out this video, because it shows you a way to, possibly produce a new stream of income. And just, keep it very short. You don't have to explain it too much, because people that trust other people will follow them. I mean, he did the same thing with you. You said you should sign up to this. He did. So he could just go and real quickly on that YouTube channel, even on Facebook, say, hey, I have a new social media platform that I'm getting people involved in. Sign up, see what it's about. It's still in beta, so you can't do a whole lot right now, but please sign up now, because the first million members will have a chance, or there's the possibility of some serious revenue for those people who sign up first. But keep it really simple and short, and just go to those people, or send a message out to your teacher friends that can believe in what you want to do, and believe in the things that you believe in. And I think very quickly that they would sign up, just because you're telling them to, because they know that you have a vision of some sort.
Super Dad?
Because what I'm going to do is I'm actually clicking on names right now. I'm going to send out a quick message to all my teacher friends and say, look, I need you guys to sign up on WebTalk, because the connections that I've had through the past few years, it's finally coming together, and I think we can finally connect U.S. and foreign countries through this, and kind of bypass the school systems.
Correct.
That's what I see is who cares about the school systems anymore? It's about us. And I've been trying to get schools to do it and districts to do it, and it's too much. So instead of doing that, start talking to teachers who can see a vision of how to help, and how to interact, and who want this global kind of connection. And I think we do it like that.
Yes. Yes, teacher Ann. Wonderful, man.
So
Wonderful. And
yeah.
teacher Andy, really quickly, again, as you shared an idea with me a couple weeks ago, and I was with my brother, I put everything to the side to help my brother
Yeah.
stand on his 2
Yeah.
feet and begin his vision.
Right.
He's now standing on his 2 feet. I also created time as I was on a job, and we did that first Facebook Live. I was
Right.
underneath them as they're building.
Right.
And I did it because I trust you and what you were sharing, and it was beautiful. And I know how much time you've given
Right.
inside the system of education and outside. And
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you for sharing to me. And what I will do is I will continue to listen to you, and then there'll be others that listen to you, because I'm going to show how to deeply listen. And Super Dad Peapod
Right.
and Coach Nancy, the only reason why they signed up is because I just did innovative global interviews with you.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
And I'm showing the
Yep.
uniqueness with screenshots on how this WebTalk works. The business part is beautiful for the business people.
Yep.
It just separates.
Yep.
So again,
Yep.
thank you, Teacher Andy.
Yep. No problem. I am excited, you know, ever since you and I started talking, and you know, and I've always thought of, I've always had like a vision of what education should be, and the things that you do always fit into that. Always, you know, it's just awesome to see that, you know, the things that you do, and you know, I feel like education the way you do it is far more productive and far more educational than what we're doing right now with students in four walls. And so if I can, you know, if I can be of any assistance, you know, that like I said the very first time when I saw this, I was like, this is just another way to help you out to use what you already do with the potential to support that even more monetarily. Why not? Why not try it? Why not try to do this and see where it goes?
Yes. Thank you, Teacher Andy. Yes.
Yeah. So you know, keep showing people, keep telling people. Time is of essence. It really is. For people that you know could really deserve this and use this. Once you get down to like students and building that whole kind of global community, then we can talk about that. We can worry about that. But I'd be very, very much, you know, concerned about the people that we know need this and could use this and would use this wisely.
Correct. Right. Okay. Very good.
All right.
Yes. Teacher Andy.
Excellent.
Enjoy your day.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Teacher Andy. And there it is. Super Dad Peapot. Great advice. Yes. Marketing based, you know? Marketing, sharing the vision, sharing your own vision, and in innovative ways, you know, like you did with the music, Super Dad. From someone else, a Facebook Live, she's singing, you know? Buffet. Trust is the first step of project-based learning. It sure is. It sure is. So, with that said, good night, Asia. Sweet dreaming to you. Super Dad Peapot, thank you also for creating the time. To Teacher Daniel, who was there for a little while from Wales, he's in Thailand. And, you know, to the Teacher Alice's out there, the Teacher Amin's out there, the Passionate Pioneers. Teacher Tim has zero expectations. We've already, and to Coach Nancy, we've already connected a few of the Passionate Pioneers. That's all we need. That's all we need. The rest will come over time. Aloha.